Hello, and thank you for watching. Today I want to take you to Franschhoek, to the Old Road Wine Company, where Ryan Patek is the cellar master, and he makes this whole range of Old Road Wine Company wines. The Sauvignon Blanc, which is the first one I'm going to talk about, called the Juliet. It's the 2019 vintage. It's a wine which I've had at the restaurant with a wonderful Waldorf salad made by the chef there, Raymond van der Walt. Now, Raymond and Ryan do a lot of work together so that they are sure that the dishes that Raymond's preparing match perfectly with the wines that Ryan is making. So we start off with the Juliet Sauvignon Blanc. It's such a lovely nose. It comes from Elgin, so it's a cool climate wine. And once the grapes are harvested and taken down to the cellar, Ryan just does the perfect elevation, wonderful attention to detail, producing this really, really delicious wine. Aromas coming off for me are of desiccated pineapple. There's a little touch of banana there. There's white peaches, white fleshed peaches and pear on the nose. And then the palate is just such a wonderful full mouthful. Nice and zippy right from entry down into a nice long aftertaste. It's got the lovely fullness of a ripe green melon, but it's got that lovely sort of sparkiness of sweet tropical limes at the end. It's an absolutely perfect food wine, and Raymond pairs it in the restaurant with a seared yellowtail, which he serves with an Asian coleslaw and then a cold laksa sauce. Just really, really delicious. And it's an anytime wine. It's sort of on the rug in the garden with a little jar of pate and some baguette, or at a picnic or by the pool. The second wine is called the Fat Man Pinotage. Now, the restaurant, the Old Road Wine Company restaurant in Franschhoek actually is called the Fat Man, and this is the 2019 vintage. I just think this is a lovely Pinotage. The grapes come from Stellenbosch and Paarl. They're grown on a high percentage of clay soil, and obviously harvested at ideal ripeness by hand, and then taken to Ryan at the cellar where the grapes are destemmed and then crushed and then cold soaked for 2 days before the fermentation starts. This helps with the sort of leaching out of the color. Then of course the fermentation begins, and you have then that lovely color extraction, soft tannins. And what they do is they actually ferment it on French oak staves, and then after the fermentation the wine then goes into barrels. They're previous fill barrels, third and fourth fill, and the wine stays there for a year. So here you have a Pinotage which has just got such a I've got to get my nose in there, I've got to taste it. It's very, very inviting, and the nose is classical Pinotage. Lots of juicy, sappy berries. There's a bit of chocolate going on there as well, and of course because of the oak, there's a nice sweet spice and vanilla on the palate too. A little bit of Fynbos herbaceousness. This is lovely, generous mid palate, and then the wine sliding down very, very easily. It's beautifully balanced. The lovely tannins, lovely oak, and it's the sort of wine that you really you would be very happy having a nice spicy sausage off the braai. It's it's something that a tomato bready would go particularly well with. But what Raymond does at the restaurant is he serves this with a roast pork belly, which he garnishes with roasted cauliflower and horseradish mashed potatoes and nice glazed carrots and sautéed spinach. And then he makes the jus, the sauce, he makes it from the wine as well. So there's a little trip into Franschhoek. The 2 wines from the Old Road Wine Company. Do have a look at my website, because you'll find the recipes for the seared yellowtail and for the pork belly there. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back again soon. Goodbye.